Hello YouTube. Thank you for clicking on Everyday Enlightenment. This is my inaugural video, so I'm just going to speak hopefully briefly about myself, what's kind of spurred me to make these videos. It's kind of weird, I've never done this before, but whatever, here it goes. But my name is Jeremy, I'm from a small town in Georgia. It's just live a traditional, hamster wheel factory life, making good money, good benefits and all that, until I became so changed that it was impossible to tolerate the system. And now all I want to do is just go around helping whoever I can at the moment, and I'll get into more of that as time goes on. But essentially what started all this was my, entertainment reading on things like levitation, spoon bending, and all that. All the stuff I found fascinating as a kid, and that hadn't really changed. But one of the reoccurring themes was meditation. I had never got into meditation, never had a absolute concrete definition or understanding of it. Certainly not the techniques. But I got to reading some of the benefits that were absolutely phenomenal. Not just on the power of the brain or the intelligence associated or activated with meditation, the clarity of thought and all those great benefits, but also the physiological benefits, the ability to control your body to where it no longer reacts in a kind of automatic sense. It only reacts in a very controlled method, which is what a lot of the Tibetan monks and folks like David Blaine and Wim Hof, who's broken X amount of world records, uses to be able to jog cross country across the desert in just shorts with no food or water, or being encased in a bucket of ice for 40 minutes. And these things all work, and I started reading about it, and started reading the techniques and how to do it, and I got to do it. Started doing it a little bit more often, a little more frequently. I was doing, 5, 8, 10 minutes at a time, several times a day. Then I got to where the duration was longer, and I started doing it for 20, 25 minutes, and it became a sort of mental game in my head to, let's see how long I can do it. Because it is simple. You don't have to do anything. Just sit down and clear your mind. But what happened was, I found myself meditating at between 40, 45 minutes and an hour at a time, several times a day. And that starts to change you. It just completely changes you. And then one spring day, beautiful spring day, I spent the entire day out just kind of in a state of, zoned out bliss, if you want to call it, or meditation. And when I finally decided to get up that afternoon, I was absolutely 100% a changed man. I was changed by the constructs of what I thought was reality, or what I thought the system was, and we'll get into things like that as the future goes on. But my consciousness was completely fragmented, and what I was left with can only be determined as the truth, the true core of insight. Call it enlightenment, call it a spiritual awakening. It really doesn't matter what kind of name you put on it. It's real, and it's a beautiful thing. 'Cause you walk around with great empathy, and I basically now just try to help as many people as I can, and in some kind of freaky way, the universe continually gives me just as much as I give it. And I try to make sure it's an awful lot. So that's why I created this channel, is out of a heartfelt desire to kind of relate to folks. I come across so many people, and I travel a lot, and I come across a lot of people who are always, oh, I wish I knew how to meditate, I wish I could, blah, blah, blah. And I've spent time teaching people, you know, normally just around the southeast, but, you know, from Florida to Carolina and Tennessee. So hopefully I can create a channel that's worthy and will be able to help touch as many people as possible, or maybe kind of give some clarity of thought when it comes to situations that bother them. I hope you like these future channels to come. Please feel free to subscribe, share, etc. And hope to hear from you. Hope you get the blessings that I do. Thank you. Bye-bye.